What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was calling it of season two of Respect the Hustle, but I'm no longer going to seasons. I'm just going by episodes. But we are back. We are back, and I'm doing it a little different way. Shout out to all my hustlers out there. Welcome to Respect the Hustle podcast. We're going short form. We're going short form today. We're going topic by topic. Okay, today's topic is Jeffrey Pagliocca, Jeff Pagliocca, GM of the Chicago Sky, needs to be fired. Before we get all started of the reason why and everything like that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I am also going live on Instagram. Make sure you follow the page at the Caesar T, TheCaSartee. Also, make sure you follow the Instagram for Respect the Hustle Pod at Respect the Hustle Pod. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're on and watching this via IG Live, make sure you tune into the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe at Respect the Hustle Pod. All right, so let's get started. For me, and if you've watched any of the past episodes, any of the past episodes of Respect the Hustle, I've never called for someone's job. I don't believe in it. Someone can call for my job. Someone can say, hey, this was supposed to be season 2. This was not season 2. We don't want to watch the pod. I completely understand all of that. Needless to say, okay, needless to say, I'm calling for this man's job because it's just malpractice for some of the decisions this man has made. And I'm not even talking about some of his latest statements he's made with the face of his franchise, Angel Reese, which we're going to get started on that in a second. But we're going to talk about some of the things since he's gotten hired. Okay, he was hired in October of 2023, so the spring of 2024 was his first off season, right? Going into a big off season, a lot of rookies came in. He held their responsibility for building the team. Moving forward with Jeffrey, okay, this man has came in and he was spent 4 years in skills and development. Okay, did a pretty good job for the Chicago Sky. All of that, needless to say, he's had his own business. He a film and scout analyst. Right, that's his history. Okay, so scouting talent is something that he was given. He's given that's his forte. That's what we saying. Okay, Chicago Sky, as we last known, they won a championship in 2021. Right, got it. So moving forward, they lacked a shooter. Some of the shooters left, some of the shooters retired. All of that, needless to say, right? So, moving forward, they had no shooters going into last year. All right, had no shooters going into last year. First round, they drafted. We know the Twin Towers. Okay, we know they drafted Camila Cardoso. We know they drafted Angel Reese. Got it. Still no shooters on the team. Some of the shooters they did have, they was on the back burner. They hired a new coach in Teresa Witherspoon. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Okay, Teaspoon, hired her. Got it. I ended the live because it was distracting me. I gotta focus. Okay, so hire Teaspoon. Got it. She's gonna be the big whisperer. She's gonna develop some of these young stars that we getting in. Cool. Cool. Now, granted, kind of a side note. With that being said, let me tell you what was said before I continue. Okay, so we're gonna go to screen share. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so after she had a dominant game in against the New York Liberty. Jeffrey said she had some great games. And she has some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. We need more production out of her. But we need her to help us in other ways too. So what are we talking about? You just said we need more production out of her. Got it. Their team is not pretty good. We get it. So with that being said, what else do you need from her? What else do you need from her? Y'all scored in that same game. Y'all scored. Give me 1 second. Y'all scored 66 points. She scored 17 of them. Leading scorer of the game. But let me make sure that. But to say all of that, knowing she's the face of the franchise, Camilla is great. I love Camilla. Jesus Christ, I love Camilla. Right? My problem comes in with so many of you that don't watch the W, have not watched the W until last year, got so much to say this year. Some people are even saying that them not knowing, oh, Angel Reese she's out of position now. The coach needs to be fired. The GM needs to be fired. And granted, they, for all intended purposes, they are trying to stick up for Angel. They are Angel lovers. I go to their pages and there's Angel everywhere. Got it. But y'all don't understand that Angel is a stretch 4. The perfect world, she's a stretch 4. She's a 4. Camilla's the 5. Now, last year coming in, Camilla came in, I believe she was hurt in preseason. Within that 2-week span after the draft, she didn't come in. She didn't start playing right away. So Angel was playing the center. She was playing the center. She did her thing, broke records, did all of that, right? All-star, all of that. Got it. When Camilla was healthy, Camilla started taking in the 5 position. They brought her along slowly. A lot of times she was out of position defensively. It happens. Just the other day, once again, great game from Angel. Great game from, defensive lapses still happen. Angel committed a defensive lapse. I was watching the game and I even said, oh, okay, that was a mistake. We get nobody's perfect. We get that. But y'all are acting like we say, oh, nobody's perfect, but yet you're trying to hold this young lady to a perfect standard that nobody's gotten, even the people. Jesus Christ. All right. So, needless to say, we are quick. My problem is, once again, for the people that blatantly say, oh, I've never watched the WNBA before 2024. So shut up then. Just shut up. Jesus Christ. I can't say I've never watched the what is that, the 4th of July hot dog eating contest, but I got all the opinions in the world when that contest comes on. Oh, Joey's the great. I can't say nothing. I need to watch and learn. Okay, there's a system in place. But, like, everybody got so much to say when they supposed to just relax. Relax. So, needless to say, going back to Jeffrey, the star of your team is getting killed by media. Media, you know what? Let me show you another thing. So you can know I'm not just making nothing up. I go to YouTube. I type in Angel Reese versus Liberty. Mind you, Angel Reese, Chicago Sky versus Liberty the other day, she had 17 points. 50% from the three. Balled out. Had her best game this year, hands down. Right? Okay. This is the first clip that pops up. Angel Reese goes off from 3 weeks ago. Chicago Sky versus Liberty. Full game highlights. Got it. Highlights. Got it. If I even type in Angel Reese highlights, mind you, y'all see what I just typed in. Let me show you what pops up. 2024, full game. Caitlin Clark, career lowlights. Lowlights. HIGH is not spelled LOW. There's people that get clicks and likes off of doing this hate stuff, and you as someone that's working with her to bring Chicago back to their dominance is doing this type of stuff. I stopped this right here because also you see what I said, Angel Reese versus Liberty. Great game, by the way. Right? The first thing outside of going off of 2 points, a clip from 3 weeks ago, in the game that they allowed the Liberty to score 19, hit a record 19 threes, right? It talks about the foul that she committed in the game that she had a great game in the other day, and that was upgraded to a flagrant one. You get what I'm saying? It's such a poisonous internet and poisonous media when you're dealing with this type of stuff. The support. You want to know what kind of support I'm talking about? You could be honest. She goes into a meeting and says, "Yeah, I got stuff to work on. Yes, I didn't play my best." We know that. So the same support that Ariel gives her, the same support Coach Marsh, who they call it for his head, gives her, the same support Teaspoon gave her, the same support Kennedy Carter gave her. You see the support you should give her and not throw a barrage of, but got it. You know what I'm saying. What I'm going to say is, you got rid of Kennedy Carter. Hooper, great Hooper. Replaced her with who? If she's locker room poison, by all means. If that's how you feel, get rid of her. But you replaced her with who? Gave a 3rd round pick for Ariel Atkins. Supported her with who? Why are you not saying she needs to get better? Camilla, love Camilla. Said it already. Why are you not saying you need more from her? They could all be on the floor at the same time. Ultimately, 66 points need to be scored more. We need more from the bench. Demand more from them. Demand more from the coaching staff. Not just Coach March. From all of them. Demand more from yourself. Sloot went down. Who you replaced her with? You haven't made any moves since May 11th. Today, we're in the middle of June. It's about making the team better. The team better. The media creates some double standard. We got it. Right now they killing. They're not even on Angel head right now. They on Paige's head because Paige gives a threat to their media darling. But some of you media, you need to get in the same page with some of them fans that y'all did not support the W. Y'all did not talk about the W before last year. And now, because some of those same W athletes, Indiana Fever's guard, Angel Reese, some of those other stars, they gaining views. They gaining some views. And your page is dying. You got people like me on the come up for your page. You got people like my hustlers that subscribe to myself. They're subscribed to you as too. And that's what you wanna hop on the hot wagon of, oh, Angel Reese's low lights. That's what you did. And we already know some of you got taken out by my favorite podcast. If you don't know what my favorite podcast is, you need to go back, check out some of the past episodes. Right? I'm not even going to bring up y'all name here and give y'all any clicks or views, but you know who you are. Some of y'all same media darling. Let's take Andrew out the equation. Some of y'all same media's darling. Got the record for most turnovers in games. Y'all went off on the players for not catching her wild passes. Y'all got her coach fired. You're working on getting the next one fired. You're about to get a training staff fired. You're about to get everybody fired. Everybody must be held accountable, is what I'm saying. Gotta be held accountable. But to blame everybody, at the same time, I'm not going to blame nobody for any of my mistakes. I'm going to take it on my chin. And I'm going to keep it moving. You need to do the same. The W is looking crazy this year. It's looking crazy. It's looking crazy. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think about everything I just mentioned? Put it in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.